welcome back to my channel. My name is Leigh. For those of you who are new, welcome. I am so excited today, guys. So today, guys, we have a very exciting video. Today, I am going to be doing a review on the new Desi and Katy and Dose of Colors collaboration. You guys know I love videos like this, collaboration videos. I absolutely love doing reviews. I find them to be therapeutic. I like to try out new products. My opinion is 100% unbiased because I pay for these things, and if I'm going to pay for it, like, it better be good. So the things that I got from the collection, if you follow me on Instagram, I had like a little sneak peek on my Insta stories. But I got the friendcation palette, so that is this bad boy here. I got their new highlight, which is Chasing the Sun, so that is this right here and this right here. Yeah. And then I got both of the glosses because I didn't get this gloss. This is Over the Top and The Most. I didn't get over the top in the first launch, so I was excited to get that. So I got both of the glosses because I love gloss. I got their new liquid lipstick. This is just one of the liquid lipsticks. This is in my main. And then I didn't wear it in this video. Hold on. So I didn't wear it in this video, but I did get their other lipstick, another one of their lipsticks, which I thought was a really unique color. This is called Aftermath. And this is just their regular lipstick formula. So it comes in this packaging like this. I'll probably have a little Instagram video with me putting this lipstick on since I'm loving the lip videos lately. So this is an Aftermath. It's just a really pretty like terracotta brown. I think that will be an interesting color. It's probably like one of the few shades that I'll be able to wear like without a lip liner, you know? So if you are new to my channel and you like videos like this, please make sure to give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and then hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I do an upload. And I'm trying, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I am trying to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I don't do it Friday, I'll do it Saturday. So I'm trying to keep like that flow because I really enjoy, you know, like putting out these videos. Like, it's my thing. So without further ado, drum roll please, let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna start with a primed eye. I already did one eye off camera just to make this process a little easier. I use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot as my primer, and we're just going to use a flat concealer brush and place that all over the eyelid. Using small tapping and swiping motions, I'm just going to spread that product, and then I'm going to take a brush that's a little more fluffy to try to blend it out. Using the MAC Soft Ochre, it's a little more tacky than using a concealer, so you do have to work quickly when using this as your base because you do want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. So just make sure that you're swiping and use a very light hand because you want it to blend out seamlessly on its own. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the friendcation palette. This palette is super beautiful. The first shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Basic, which is this like bone cream shadow. It's like this bone cream shadow. It's really pretty. For some, it's a transition, but for me, it's only going to work as a brow bone highlight. I do like to use matte colors for my brow bone highlight. That is just a personal preference of mine. You can use whatever shade works for you, but that's just what I used in this video, and I'm using a small, this is like a packing brush by Wet n Wild, very inexpensive brush. So right here, I'm going in with my Sephora Pro crease brush, and I'm going in with the shade Girl Bye. And I'm mixing that, not Girl Bye, I'm sorry. The shade I'm going in with is Necessary, and this is their transition shade. So I'm just blending that in with back and forth windshield wiper motions using a fluffy brush. It does not need to be neat because it's going to serve as a transition. Now using a smaller, more tapered and precise brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Girl Bye, which is this really pretty pinkish terracotta color. It looks like a brick red and it's so pretty and unique. And with this pencil brush, you want to carve out that area and pull it out. Mind you, you are going to clean all this up later, so it doesn't need to be perfect, but you do want to get the general shape. So with this brush and back and forth windshield wiper motions, again with a light hand, holding the end of the brush, which helps you have a light hand, we're going to go ahead and create that shape using the shade necessary. And this is a more fluffy pencil brush, so it really helps to blend out that eyeshadow. And now we're going to go in with this really pretty chocolate color, which is called Cheens, I believe it's called Cheens. This is so hard to read, but so this is Cheens, and I'm just placing that a little bit below the shade Girl Bye, because we want this to blend into that seamlessly. So what you do is you create that shape yet again, and then with a lighter hand, same brush, you're going to blend out those edges. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease using the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I'm just going to pack that all over the lower part of my lid, and then I'm going to stamp it into a kind of crescent moon type look. And you just want to make sure you continue to do this until the concealer is tacky and smooth. Again, if your base is not smooth and consistent, then neither will your eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow will come out just as patchy as your base. So you want to make sure that you do that for sure. And to make sure that it's more blended, there's no additional product on this brush, just the normal Cheens shade that was on it already. But in small back and forth motions, you want to take from the end where it's a harsh line and just wiggle it back and forth. And right here you can see this is where I am fixing those harsh lines between Cheens and Girl Bye. And now I'm going in with this really pretty shade. It's called A Moment. And is it a moment? Yeah, I think this is a moment. It's right underneath basic. Actually, I'm sorry, this is Try Me. So this is the shade Try Me, which is a really pretty like berry copper shade. It's so beautiful. This is not really a shade that I would have gone for first. The shades that I was really looking at were the blue, the black, and the green that everybody has been using, but I wanted to try something different, so I went for the shade A Moment. I'm sorry, I went for the shade Try Me. Pack that all over the lid. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my winged liner. Again, you just want to make sure that you take your time doing this. I do think that I might do a video on how I do my winged liner, because I have changed it, and it does take me a minute and it takes some concentration, because I do like a very, very sharp wing. But another helpful hint is to have a good tool when doing this. And if you hear my kids in the background, I'm sorry, like my door is open and I just can't reach it. So with the Inglot Gel 77 liner, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyeball. What are some of y'all's favorite eyeliners? I just can't get away from this one. So now with a baby wipe, yes, a baby wipe, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the edges. And this also helps you get that really sharp wing. You see that? And then because I don't do my base first, I'm able to clean it up. So I went ahead and I did my foundation and concealer off camera, and now I'm going to go ahead and set everything. I also did my cream bronzer, and I've been leaning more towards my Laura Mercier powder as of lately. I'm not really sure why. So this is the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer in the shade number 5, and I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face using the Zoeva. This is one of their fluffy brushes. It came in a set that I got a couple years back. Zoeva brushes are highly underrated. This is a great brush. And now using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. And I feel like I had like way too much powder on my face, but you know, what you gonna do? Now you're gonna dust away that powder, and this is just going to help you have a nice, seamless, bright looking highlighted area, and it's also going to help your makeup to last a little bit longer because I did let it bake. So right here I'm using a brown eyeliner by MAC. It's all chewed up, so I don't know where I got it from. And I went ahead and lined my waterline. And then to buff it out, I'm going in with that shade Necessary and Girl by mixed together, and I'm going to blow out the lower lash line. And I'm taking this brush that I use to buff out my concealer, and it just really helps to clean up the edges. Now with my mascara, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and coat your lower lashes with mascara. This just helps pull the look together. And then we're gonna move into blush and highlight once I dust away the baking powder. Now I'm starting to feel complete right here. So this is Gingerly by MAC. This is absolutely the best blush of all time. Like, I have to say that it is a great blush. So I'm going to add that to my cheeks. I do love blush, so I did add quite a bit. And then before I add my highlighter, I'm going to spritz my face because I did add a lot of powder. And I'm covering my eyes so that the moistness doesn't mess up my work. So I went ahead and I got Chasing the Sun because that just looked like it was more my cup of tea, and when I swatched it in Ulta, it was so pretty. So this is Chasing the Sun, and it just looks so beautiful against the skin. I feel like it was very smooth. It made my skin look smooth. It didn't accentuate any of my pores or dry patches. Beautiful highlight. So we're going to add that to all the high points, and I don't think I went too ham. I think I did like just the right amount of ham. Now I'm lining my lips with Chestnut by MAC, and I'm going in with their liquid lipstick velvet or matte, no, velvet liquid lipsticks. There we go. And this is in the shade My Main. Most beautiful color ever by Dose of Colors, like my favorite by far. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. I do have a video on my Instagram, or I will, but check out my Instagram to see how I make this work for me. And then I was so excited to use this gloss. Like, this is called The Most, and I have a thing with these white glosses that I just feel like they make your lips look so shiny, and I love shiny lips. So I've been really into either I want my lips completely glossy or completely matte. Like, I'm really not into the satin look, but yeah. So now with Just a Kiss, I'm going to highlight the inner tear ducts, and after that, that pretty much completes the look. So I thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for what I gotta say. So that completes this look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So my thoughts on the products, I'm going to start with the friendcation palette. Number one, I like the formula of Dose of Colors eyeshadow. The first time I used their eyeshadows was with the Dose of Colors and I Love Sarai, the little palette with 6 eyeshadows, and I am constantly reaching for that little terracotta color because I absolutely love the way their mattes blend. I feel like they blend very well on their own, and they really mesh well with other eyeshadows, and they can be layered. So that's why I really like the Dose of Colors formula. This palette has the same formula as that, in my opinion. From what I've seen, it blends out like butter. Like, this wasn't hard to do. So I really like how it's easy to blend. And the shimmer went on. I used these 2 shimmers, which is Just a Kiss and Try Me, and girl, absolutely love it. Now, I saw a lot of mixed reviews on the highlights. I've seen people put it on and say that it wasn't beaming, but I didn't add a base under this. I just applied this like I would any other highlighter without a base, and it blended on just fine. So this is Chasing the Sun, and I think what I like about this highlight is that it's smooth. So it makes my skin look smooth. It's not chunky and it's not too gold, and then it goes really well with my skin complexion. It is so hard to find a gold that I don't have to manipulate or work with. And I think this is like a really nice, like it feels like a highlighter, not like somebody else's bronzer that works as a highlighter for me. So I was really happy about that. These lip products though, I have always been a fan of Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. So this one, my main, I love this color. This is probably going to be my staple go-to nude lip because I just think it looks so good. It's not too light. It doesn't, you know, it just feels nice on the lips. And then these lip glosses, one, I haven't tried this one, but it's gold, so I know I'm gonna like it. But this one, oh my gosh, girl, when I tried it, I was just like floored at how nice it was. Like, I really enjoyed it. So those are my thoughts on this. If I were to rate this collection, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I think it is amazing, and I'm even contemplating going back and getting the other 2 lipsticks and the other highlight, and then I'll have the whole set. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed my tutorial. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, beauties, mwah, stay blessed.